Here's another frame, but I'm not a huge fan of, and I'm not going to sugarcoat the kit of. And I can't just, like, ignore this frame and just do every other frame in this series. I gotta do Urelli too, even though I don't fucking want to. I gotta do it. So here we are with Urelli. Now, Urelli has an overhyping fan base. People glaze and overhype the shit out of Urelli. But I'm going to not even sugarcoat. There's a lot of frames that do what she does better and more effectively and more versatile. Oh, I forgot to set myself to public, non-public, so I'm gonna have to exit squad and then re-record this. Well, not re-record it, but just exit the squad. But yeah, because I'm a dumbass. But yes, Urelli is, how do I put it? How do I say it nicely? She's a worse version of Neza. And I know I'm gonna piss people off with that, but it's the truth. Neza is a better version, has a better version of Marilena. Just, his is so much better. It does not get obstructed off of obstacles, like if I go to cast it here. Look, see? If you're anywhere in the map where there's obstacles in your way, you can't, yeah, like there. So like if you're on the run from an enemy, yeah, you can't cast your DR ability. Like, look, see? So like if you're in maps like these, you're gonna get fucked over. Another issue with the Surfer frame is the fact that her damage vulnerability is limited to a certain amount of enemies, and it requires enemies to be trapped in order for them to be damage vulnerability. They have to get trapped by the ability to be damage vulnerability. And this ability, Conceive, has another issue. It has no line of sight, right? It does not... It does not... It can see enemies through walls. However, it cannot bypass walls. It can see enemies through walls, but it cannot bypass them. If it's, like, it doesn't see the enemy right now, but if it did, it would have an issue, because it can see enemies through walls when it does detect them. Way too far away for it to detect them. Yeah, that's another thing. It's limited with its detection range. But yeah, case in point. Yeah, right there, see? It can see enemies through walls, but it can't bypass them. Are you fucking serious? And yes, it does give damage vulnerability, and yes, the damage vulnerability is multiplicative of Marilena. However, my argument is, if you want a frame that has quite literally her board's damage, like her board's tank ability, and also applies damage vulnerability, you know who you can play? This guy. And just play Neza. He does the same thing, gives you damage vulnerability. He has the DR ability. Guess what? He can also teleport. Guess what? His also does not care about line of sight, and is more forgiving with the no line of sight. He looks way better. He can give his DR ability to allies with his augment. He status cleans with the 1 if you keep the 1. I didn't because I have other ways to status clean myself, so I don't need the status clean. Oh, the status clean, by the way, also applies to allies, and it's a CC ability too. He also, with barely any mods, can tank 20x Miss Babu like it's nothing. which I'd have a video on. He's also a fucking nuke. He also has the nice passive of being able to go much farther with slides, so you know what that is? That's an agility boost. And the 200% crit chance passive that Urelli has, well, I'm going to be honest, secondary and nerve aid exists, and we also can just mod for 200% crit on our weapons anyway, so cool, but whatever, you know? Also, her 4 is just the worst version of Zephyr's 4. Like, it also is inconsistent with placing. It is very inconsistent with placing. It will sometimes glitch out and not grab people. Another issue with her 4 is it relies on enemy density. Sounds like another frame, but I already did a video on. It does not scale well unless the enemy density is high. I mean, if you like your rally, great, go nuts. Go for it. Enjoy the meme frame. But there are so many stronger, hard-hitting frames out there. I'm not going to sugarcoat it at all. Oh, and also your board, it dies very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. And things that will actually hit you really, really hard, aka things that I stress test all the time. Yeah, her board does not last well on those. And yeah, you can recast it with the augment constantly to gray bar you, that's nice. But there's other frames that do the gray bar easier. Yeah, case in point, Zephyr just does so much more damage with her 4. And also, if you want to use the augment that keeps her board alive, you know, heals it, you now are only limited to secondaries. And you're only stuck on the board, so now you can't bullet jump, so you're more likely to glitch on walls and everything. Now, there's another issue for you. And again, enemies have to be crowd controlled by C-snares. They have to be crowd controlled by C-snares to receive the damage vulnerability. And it also has an enemy cap and it's limited to how many you can CC. Per fucking cast. Not in total enemies, as you can see, because there's a horde of them. But you have to spam it like this. Just the fucking crowd control horde. With her, just apply the damage vulnerability. And then you also have to hope, dear god, the enemy is affected, but that same enemy is hit by your board's one if you're running the augment, in order to get the damage vulnerability. But if I take another certain frame, that applies damage vulnerability, and a crowd control, yeah. Said frame also applies status vulnerability with his summons. Said frame also can shield restore. Said frame can also give himself energy and health back with his 1 if you used a 1. Said frame also can armor strip with the 4. Said frame can also nuke if you use the other augment. Like if you use this augment, yeah, that's what happens. Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's get into a attempt at this video of. Oh yeah, and also, you can't mod her exalted at all. She's the only exalted in the game you can't fucking mod. You wanna know how you mod it? You wanna know how you increase its ability to tank? You have to put armor shards on your Relling. That's the only thing that affects this fucking board. I'm not happy. Fuck this frame, man. Oh, and also, since you're limited to secondaries, and also you can't aim worth shit while on the board because of how stupid its movement is, you're limited to only AoE secondaries. Yay! There goes your versatility down the drain for your arsenal. So when it comes to bosses and that, you're fucked. Because most AoE weapons, do you know what they don't benefit from? They don't benefit from Acuity, so they can't be used Exoda. You know what they also don't benefit from? They don't benefit from Galvanized Aptitude, so they don't have the multiplicative damage from that. So I hope you like running nothing but Nucore, Ocucore, Angstrom, Atomos, Eris, and Icarus, and things like that, because that's all you're going to be using. Yeah. Not a fan of this frame. But, just for the Relic fans, because I know they're going to be hounding me. Because they're as vocal as Corvexers. I'll do it. I'm not gonna be happy doing it, but I'll do it. That's another thing. She doesn't protect you from knockdowns with her DR ability. She doesn't protect you from knockdowns. So you need Overguard or Prime Sure-Footed. Yay! I hope you know that it's my Sentinel that's crowd controlling these things. And just to prove that point, that's my Sentinel. I'm going to remove Artax. And that's just Angstrom keeping me alive. If I don't have any Overguard, I wouldn't be alive. And yeah, you can spam Greybarrow like this. But guess what? This board does not do well. And a lot of the shit that I like to do, like in bosses, you're not gonna have fun doing this. ETA, EDA, better frames exist. Arcane Aegis is saving me there. If it didn't, I would be fucking dead. Arcane Aegis saved me there. See? Look. Doesn't even fucking save me from that. Doesn't even fucking save me. Okay. So, if you want to be tanky with this goddamn frame, you either spam the shit out of your board to Greybar Gate, or you run the other augment where you limit your movement, you limit the weapons you can use, because now you're on the board, so you can't use your primer, your melee, Dark Gun, a lot of good weapons, just to heal your board.
Good God, a long time.
Are you fucking serious? Who greenlighted that frame? Genuine question. Who the fuck greenlighted her? Look. Look. Yeah, sure, use the hoverboard with the tank. And while you're at it, also waste a mod slot for Prime Sure-Footed. Or an Arcane slot for Overguard. Just to prevent you from getting knocked down. Just, please, people. Please, people, just play Neza. If you want the equivalent of her board as a tank ability button, you want damage vulnerability, just play Neza. Please, just play Neza. Don't play her. Play Neza, please, people. I mean, if you enjoyed the meme aesthetic of the frame, go for it. But if we're talking about like effectiveness, just play Neza. I'll even leave in the description below Turbios' video on Surfer Bitch. And it's sad how even after the changes, a lot of the points he made there still apply to this day. Just play Neza, please.